first session just started. It's the first session of the weekend. We're not pushing for lap times now, we're just trying to find out the issues.
This session was really just about learning the car, learning the systems, getting that feeling again of being back here in Dubai after a year away. There are some challenges to learn the nuances of the car. I always like to have a gradual, slow build-up, especially when you're in a new car, in a new team, new environment. Once we have that consistency and the feeling in the car, then that will be what we're looking forward to have a good, consistent race.
So right now, we are trying to adapt to the Porsche driving style, which is brake a little bit later, V the corner a little bit, and then put on the gas more violently, so to speak. We need to set up the car a little bit more, and hopefully we can find a good setup that suits all four of us.
Hi, my name is Daniel Lloyd, 26 years old from the UK. I'm here this weekend to help the guys at the Dubai 24 Hours doing some driver coaching. The main places where I think could be improved are the long loaded corners where there's not a lot happening. This I felt like the car was balanced really well. Bit of understeer, but you know. This weekend mainly it's getting the guys used to GT3. It's quite a big step up from the GT4, that's the biggest difference. You know, a 24-hour race, it's about being consistent. All the guys are very similar, which is a key thing, so I think they've got a good chance.
Your times were good. You started on a strong lap, a few strong laps, and then you had traffic.
Yeah.
When I picked up the car, I found it was very understeery. I missed the first braking, went all the way up to the top of the parabolic and came back.
Let's say in my case, I went from 40% throttle to 50%.
Right.
Just that little bit because the RPM range is almost at 7,800. You know, the times we're achieving now seems to be more or less on target.
For us, our strategy might work.
So we've just done the first set of driver change practice and established our protocol for drivers getting out and drivers getting in. The driver changes are always initially messy. Rather than trying to figure out how things work, you're trying to identify what things don't work. It's about 5 p.m. right now, and the qualifying session for our group is about to start. Generally, qualifying isn't so much of a thing for us in the past, so for us, strategy-wise, it's more of a practice session than anything else.
So my name's Matt Harvey and I'm the engineer for the project. Individually, have you guys got anything that you need to work on, and then obviously what's your expectation for laps? It's a bigger challenge this year for the guys stepping up to GT3. It's been fantastic that all four of our drivers are on the pace.
So this is day 2. We're right on schedule. The four of us are within tenths of each other. Our strategy is to stay out of trouble.
Focusing on consistency, working on longer runs.
Night practice is about to start, so we'll try to go out there and get some time. And again, keep our noses clean. I took the first stint, usually which is a race start, it's a rolling start. It was actually a pretty good first stint. We cleared the traffic quite quickly and had a few decent laps.
We are exactly where we need to be. Perfect. Right now. Thank you.
I just finished my first stint. I had what they call the happy hour. So it was right about sunset when I jumped into the car, and then I drove it into the night. So I did almost a full 2 hour. I had a very, very good rhythm. In the past few hours, we have jumped 9 places, so it's very, very good progress. The car is perfect. At the nighttime, the engine is running very well. I was passing GT3s, GT4s left and right, so the car is perfect right now.
We're now 3.5 hours into the race. Nightfall has set upon us. Right now, our strategy is starting to play out. They asked me to rest, I couldn't because there's too much adrenaline going. So we'll catch up again later.
Well, it is, what time is it now? 9:30? Yes, 9:30 in the morning. I have been in the car for more than 7 hours. I had 4 stints, so a little bit tired, but I guess adrenaline will carry us on.
We're now 5.5 hours to go, and like all these endurance events, things change pretty quickly. Usually the final 3 hours are an absolute mayhem.
So we've done 20 hours so far without any major issues, and we're very good in staying out of trouble. So we're now P4 and P3 is in sight.
All right, so we're now in the final 2.5 hours. We're still about a lap and a half off. We'll try to compensate on that with strategy, but I think we need a bit of luck.
So the question is, how does it feel to lose a 24-hour race by 30 seconds?
By 24 seconds.
we're still smiling. It's our first race together driving GT3. We knew it would be physically very tough. The competition was very tough. We expected that. We did not expect that it would be that close at the end.
This isn't about 4 guys or 6 guys, going, yeehaw, let's go race together. It's pretty evident that it's a pretty gritty sport. Not a single person will be able to handle 24 hours. I think, to me, that is actually what gels the 4 of us together and make things work.
So without the support of Porsche Center Hong Kong, this would not have probably happened, this whole project. And so we're very grateful, and we really enjoyed the experience, and we hope you did too.
Yeah!